Okay, and I'm going to hit record.
Okay, well, hi, everybody. I am excited to see so many beautiful faces, and we'll go ahead and get started tonight with a little word of prayer. Now, if somebody would rather do the prayer than me, happy to have you. Anyone?
We took a vote before the meeting started, and we voted.
You did not. Okay, well, here we go. Heavenly Father, be with us tonight. This is an amazing group of women. We're wrapping up another year in a company that allows us to openly love you and declare our faith. And I'm just so grateful for that. So be with these women and their businesses and also their personal life. Keep them safe and healthy, be with their families. And let's just have a great finish and give you all the glory. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Since I prayed, you get to kick us off tonight.
Well, first of all, who's got something to crow about? Somebody needs to crow about something. I know Betty does. All right, Betty.
Hey, Betty.
Well, I had a good week for a change last week. I had a 725.
No, you can't crow like that.
You can't say it like that.
I had a great week last week.
Yay, that's better.
And your total was what?
725.
Wow, that's awesome, Betty.
So how did you do that?
I went to Michigan to visit family and called in all the friends and neighbors of my niece, and we sold a lot.
Awesome.
Wow.
Just had a big Mary Kay weekend.
Right.
Good for you. So that was all, was that a lot of new business up there?
No, not all of it.
But some of it. You did pick up some new business. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome, Betty. Well, that's a great thing to crow about. $723. You're officially our queen, even though for some reason I still don't get weekly. And I know we've talked about that before. We still need to work on that. But congratulations, Betty, for
Thank you.
being on top of your game and having a good Mary Kay week last week. Who else has something to crow about? Anybody else? Sony? Denise? Denise does. Hear me? Yes.
I'm just crowing right now that I got my mom-in-law sitting with me. And she's gonna join us tonight.
Awesome.
Y'all behave.
Oh, we have to behave? Dang,
Yeah, a little bit.
no, Pat said we don't have to behave.
That's right.
We'll be good.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Very good.
Anybody else? Sony, got anything to share?
I should. I mean, I do have a couple of orders. I've been running around in circles with my mom too, although she's not in the room with me right now. So I've got everything everywhere. I don't have my totals, so shame on me to send to you, but I have been trying to finish up. So I've gotten, I was counting items, so probably about 15 items this month. So, and I've got a couple of people, excuse me, who said they would purchase before the end of the month. So I've got a couple possibles. So I have to sit still long enough to get it all totaled up, but I am working. I am working behind the scenes.
Good for you. What, do you have a goal of how many pieces, how many products you want to sell? Do you have an end result goal for the end of the month?
I did pull the 100 items from wherever that came from. It's looking kind of sketchy right now, to be honest.
No, it's not. No. We got 2 weeks left. We got 2 weeks left. You can make it happen.
Right. But no, so that's what I'm working. I've been sending out messages and contacting people and trying to get referrals. So I'm getting closer. I think last time I was just up to 25, but I'm getting there.
Awesome. You're moving. You're working. That's good. Denise, you've got something you want to share?
I do. I had made a goal of, I had already done Sapphire. Yeah. And I had made a goal to go to 2,400. So I needed $600 more, give or take. And I decided to sell 24 items. And essentially it's 24 and 24 hours, but I didn't present it that way. I just presented the 24 items, and I'm up to 9. So y'all pray through tomorrow that I make
Okay.
it.
We'll
Absolutely.
pray you work, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. That's awesome. I love having, first of all, just having a goal, you guys, having something that's propelling you forward to the end of the month and to the beginning of the brand new Mary Kay year. And Jenny, you looked so pretty sitting there in your car with your fancy sunglasses on. You ought to pop your head back in here and tell us what your goal is for the month. You look beautiful. Look at you.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Hey, Jenny.
I do have a goal. I did see the different posts. I really like the 100 items in the month of June. I too have been doing some soul searching and business searching, meaning reevaluating my company, my business, and the times and stuff. And I got to reflect, and I was like, girl, you got everything you need right here at your fingertips. This is the end of the year, but the beginning of a new year. So I have told myself, as I was talking to Sonia, I got everything that I want in this company, so I need to put my foot to the pavement. So I too are using the goal of the $100 items. I right now I didn't mark off my marker. Let's see, I only got 4, but I got several people who have told me that they needed to place an order on some things, and they were waiting until the middle of this week for some reason. So my goal is 100 items.
Good.
I am also wanting to do the 24, 24, 24. So I do have a plan, and I've been reaching out to my customers, and I'm in the process of doing the birthday, where you do the what is it? The packet that you send out for the June birthdays with the samples.
Right.
I am going to do that, samples of things that they have never tried. So I'm working with that. I do have another, I had someone to hit me up about joining the team. So if you ask God for it, he will bring it to you. It always works.
Well, as long as you meet him halfway, right?
Yes. So I do have someone else wanting to get back into Mary Kay. And I didn't ask them. I didn't reach out. I was asking God just to lead me. And they hit me up, and I almost missed it, because you really have to make sure you go through all your comments at night when you're laying in your bed from things that you post, because I almost missed it. But that's where I am, and that's what I'm doing.
All right, awesome. Well, we officially have 2 weeks left, you guys, and work like at the end of this 2 weeks, if you finish your goal, whatever it is that, you treat yourself to something, have a reward for yourself, that you're going to take $100 out of your income and purchase something that you've really been wanting, or go someplace, or spend a week. You do something that you're rewarding yourself when you accomplish the goal. I've always likened, having a big goal to saying, okay, if Mary Kay said they were going to give me an extra $5,000 bonus at the end of the month when I complete XYZ, I would work completely differently, and hitting the goal would not be, well, I hope I get it, and I'm planning on getting it, and this is the way I'm doing. It would be it was like the cruise, hell bent for leather is the way I like to put it. When you're just going, I don't know what that means. Maybe has anybody ever heard that? Haven't you heard that? You have not heard that. Somebody surely has heard that. But anyway, it's just working full out until the end. And again, I think the bottom line is that you get momentum going into the new year, and get yourself all excited about this business and what you can do with it when you work it. Just work it. Bretta posted something wonderful in our group page that was from Gloria about how do you treat your business? Do you treat your business like a business? I hope everybody took a few minutes to read that, because I think that's just a great lesson on the way that you look at your business and the way that you're working your business. So thank you, Bretta, for sharing that with all of us. Suze, thoughts?
Well, I'm sitting here, I'm getting really inspired by all of you guys, because I'm like, well, I'm close enough yet far enough from the National Court of Sales that I could go either way. Have you ever been that way? It's like, well, do I? And with 2 weeks left, I mean, I need to sell about $3,000. And so I noticed that Tracy Baker, who's going for the court of sales, posted something really cool about she needed 100 orders. It was something like that. It wasn't 100 items because Tracy's got a little further to go than I do. But I don't know. I wish she was on here with us. I'll have to call her and say, are you just looking at like dividing, like if I've got $3,000, do I say I need 30 orders of $100 or whatever, how that's working? So I need to just sit and do the math, but you guys have done that. So it's like, if I've got $3,000 to go, what would your strategy be on that? And like, what do I give when I hit it? So I just have to I just need a minute to sit down and think it through and then blast out a Scipio and then start making my calls.
That's it.
That's all there is to it. And if by some reason it doesn't happen, I'll know I did everything I was supposed to do. It's when you miss a goal and you're kicking yourself like, all I needed to do was call everybody and I didn't do it. So, you know what I'm saying? So you guys have inspired me tonight. So there's no reason I should be this close and not make it. Betty, what you got?
I was just looking here. If you had 60 orders at $50, you can make it.
That's right. That's a great idea. I like that because then that $50, they get a half price item.
Right.
So thinking how can it work with what we're already doing? Mwah! Good, Betty. Yay.
And you need 30 orders a week because you've got 2 weeks left. I mean, that breaks it down and makes it seem doable.
It sure does. 30 orders of $50 each this week and next. Done.
Okay. Done.
But I'm doing it. And you gotta put it out there in your Scipio or whatever you're saying. You gotta send a picture of the prize. Put whatever or what you're working for your family, whatever that goal is. And it really can't be just, I need to pay a bill. Give them something tangible. Remember Linda Tupin used to do that? She'd say, this is the grill I'm earning so I can have all my hostesses out for a cookout. And people got engaged in that goal. So I love that. Thanks for inspiring me, girls. That's awesome.
Awesome. Very good.
Tonight we were just kind of thinking, well, I think we're all on board pretty much. If you're not, let me know, with the monthly specials. I can't say enough about it. Teresa's holding it up there. She prints these off. Tell them, Teresa, do you put them in your reorder bags? Because I haven't, because I tell them about it before I get their order together. So I don't want to give it to them and have to go back.
And then I remind them again by putting it in the reorder bag. Yeah, here's the thing. I'm going to make sure that everybody understands that we're posting it to you 2 different ways. You're getting a JPEG, which is a picture of it. And that's what you want to use to text out and also put on your VIP, your customer group page, the JPEG. But there is a PDF version that is also in files on our group pages. And that's what you want to print out, because this is if you do the JPEG, it looks like you can't even read it. It's smaller and the words are all fuzzy. So you want to make sure that you're printing out the PDF version. And again, that's in the file section. And if you haven't looked in your group page in Susan Soaring Eagles or in First Class Women under files, check that out every once in a while, because that's where all the PDF stuff goes, the printable. It's printable. That's what the P means. I don't know.
Oh, mine's not in there. Okay, so I got to do that. I'm writing myself a note.
Okay, all right.
PDF.
So in files, so there's a printable version, and that's what you want, and it comes out gorgeous. And so when I'm talking to a customer, I say, are you familiar? Because most of them are starting to get, I'm running these special monthly deals. Are you familiar? Have you taken a look at that sheet? Let me just shoot you a quick email or a text. So a lot of times I do it that way. Of course, it's on our group page, but then in every single reorder bag, because here's the thing, even though they may have taken advantage of it, I've had several people this month get 3 and 4 of these items, and they are loving it. But that I just want them to know that this is June's special deals. So that I want them wondering what July's special deals are. So just a reminder in their reorder bag. And heck, you never know. Honestly, I put a book in one of these and some kind of extra sample besides you know, a hand cream sample or whatever, that pretty much always goes in. But right now it's the puffiness reducer samples with the little instruction sheets in every reorder bag. They get a book, even though they got one in the mail, and they get one of these, even though they got it in a text and it's on. So, you know, because I think some of these tangible things where they actually can touch it and look over it, and they may have looked in their text when I sent it to her or whatever, but this is so much easier. So I'm getting them ordering again by the end of the month so they can, because look, you guys,
That's cute. Yeah.
how many of you have CC cream customers? Like, you know, a ton, right? I mean, lots and lots of CC cream. They can get their CC cream on sale, half price this month. This is a big month. You know, the eye puffiness reducer. I mean, people are really wanting to try it. So I've had really good results with just reminding them that this is the month to get it. If you didn't get it last month, or if you did get it last month, get another one this month. So really, really work the sheet. Let's just talk a couple minutes about what's on the sheet and just get your all's input on it. So the instant
Share
puffiness.
the screen, okay? I'll get it in a second, but go ahead, keep talking.
Let's just talk instant puffiness reducer. What's your favorite thing about it? Somebody talk about it. Somebody raise your hand and somebody share. What's your favorite thing about the instant puffiness reducer?
It instantly reduces puffiness.
There we go. Denise?
It's so true.
It gets rid of my line, or the bag, I guess. It just gets rid of the line.
You know, that is honestly, it's not so much the bag, is that when the bag's gone, the line moves away, which I think that is the coolest thing. But, and some I have heard, you know, across the social media genre, that some people are not liking it. And all I've got to say to that is, if they don't love it, they're using it incorrectly.
I would agree. Yeah.
Every time, that's what I've found with any clients that have called me and said, you know, I've got this white stuff that's there. But, you know, and the other thing is I'm being very proactive when I sell one, that I give them an instruction sheet in the bag with their order, and I verbally explain to them what to do. And it's mainly make sure it's clean face, clean hands, that you use your ring finger. It's a rice grain amount. You lightly tap it under the eye area, and you don't move for 15 minutes. I mean, seriously, if I go about my business and start to get little, you know, put a little moisturizer on or want to fix my hair, whatever, it doesn't look as good as if I just go do something else or read something or talk on the phone or do something where I'm not moving my face or anything for 15 minutes to really, and then once it's set, then I can go on and finish my makeup. Any other thoughts, suggestions, Denise?
I was just wondering if anybody has sold to a man, because I sold my first one to a man today. And of course,
I sold
I've got
it
to give
to a
him
husband of a
instructions.
client. She bought it for her husband. That was, she took the 50%, the half price deal for her husband. So
But have you heard any feedback from
I
it
haven't
yet?
heard any feedback yet. She just delivered it yesterday. So thank you for saying that, because I need to check with Pat and follow up with her. Follow up is a really good thing on IPR.
This is a great little thing too. I mean, I print this on cardstock, and I will just staple a little sample, not to where it's going to leak out, but you got to staple it right across the top.
Yep.
The sample, and put that with it. And I've had people buy it just from that, because there's your direction. So that's good for
Exactly.
sample.
And
And with your
every
actual product.
reorder bag gets one of those. Even if they've got it, they get one, because they might give it to the girl that works next to them. You guys don't you know, again, giving away extra books and printing these things out and having the extra samplers, it just gives you more business, and you never know who they might hand it to and pick up a new customer. So any questions about that product? Anybody have a question? Betty does.
I don't know where I found this, but somewhere when I was looking on the computer in the last 2 or 3 days, it was showing or telling about all the magazines that have it in it. And then I seen where it says, look on page 5 in our book to find out other uses for it. I did not see no other uses for it. And I know half of the products that Teresa uses, she always uses it 5 different ways. So has anybody heard any other different uses for it?
I have
Did you
not.
share it was
And
different uses or how to use it? Because page 5 has how to use it.
Yeah, I know that, but no, it said different ways to use it.
maybe that was just their wording on how to use it, different ways.
Yeah, I don't
to use it.
know.
I've had people say, can you put it in other places on your face? You know, lip lines, mouth lines, whatever. And the company says no. So, you know, I mean, I don't know why, but I think once you put it on and you've got moisturizer on or under it, whatever, I just don't think it's going to react because, you know, they do suggest that with the puffiness reducer, you can put a little bit of concealer over top of it, but you really don't want to put any eye products over top of it. So, you know, I just don't think it's going to work very well on your face, but you know, it's not going to hurt to try anything, but I don't know how else you could use it. Anything else you got?
Teresa,
Puffy?
all those ways that you
Really?
use products, do you get the company's permission for that?
Yes, I do. I call every time.
You call and ask? I'm
I
just
call and
curious.
ask.
Just curious if the company gave you the green light and their blessing on all those.
Yeah, no,
ways.
yeah, right. The
Oh,
best,
cute.
the best dry shampoo there is, you guys.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay, what other products are on here? I keep losing my share screen, but
Okay, that's all right. The
Go
Skin Invigorate Sonic Brush, my gosh, $100, have $50. I mean, I'm also starting to talk to my customers about Christmas and saying, why don't you take advantage of this 50% off and start to stock up on some of your Christmas gifts because that makes it great. So think of ways when you're selling the sheet to them that they could utilize the sheet. So the Skin Vigorate Sonic Brush for $50, the Bestie bundle, the oil-free eye makeup remover, and the micellar water duo.
I've sold several of those.
Yeah.
I mean, as their choice, the Bestie bundle. You guys, somebody tell me your best way to talk about micellar water. Is it really just a cleanser that doesn't need water or rinsing? Is that pretty much it? Using it after a workout or something?
Denise.
Denise?
Well, I have a lot of people who think that they need to take off their face before they wash it. And I've had to get them acclimated to that our cleansers takes care of the makeup. But what I have learned is, you know, when we go to seminar, they give us those towelettes that I cannot stand because it just makes my face peel. So I have started taking off with micellar water all the makeup, then I don't mess up my wash rags.
That's a good idea.
So
Okay.
I use that as a selling point.
Right. It's a
Good.
double cleanser. I mean, that's a lot of people are saying, you know, cleanse first and then cleanse again. And you can use the micellar water to do that pre-cleansing, you know, before and get like Denise said, and then get all your makeup off and then come back in with your cleanser and finish washing your face. So I think that's good. And Susan, another thing you just said, as far as just when you're going to the gym and you're all sweaty and yucky, what a great way just to kind of freshen your skin when you walk out. I do personally have to rinse the micellar water off when I use it.
Yep.
And I don't know if anybody else has had that, but it makes my face feel a little tight, and it also causes me to break out just a little bit if I don't rinse it off. If I rinse it off when I'm done, splash it off with water, I'm fine. I love it.
I do have a client whose daughter is a high-level softball pitcher, and they're at games all the time, and she buys it to put in her duffel bag because she says when she comes off the pitcher's mound, you know, she just likes to, you know, or after the game or in whatever, seventh inning stretch. I don't know what they do, but anyway, she likes that because she feels just so grimy, but isn't where she wants to go and suds up and use her whole cleansing routine. So, you know, people are just kind of creative with it. I'll be honest, I've just not used it much because I'm a, you know, foaming cleanser girl, and it comes off of my washcloths. Or yeah, I've got the stained washcloths, but those are my face washcloths, and that's okay. But yeah, that's a good idea. I like that. Okay, these body care sets down here is something that, you know, just I have not sold a lot of those as the option yet. But I think that this Monica probably puts that on there because she knows we have some left from limited edition. Let's move them. I wonder if that's what her mindset is.
Aren't they regular line?
Yeah,
They're
they're regular because I ordered some yesterday.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, never mind what I just said. What was I thinking? I guess I was thinking, well, I guess at Christmas we did have those. See,
We
because they
did.
were at Christmas, that's when they came out regular line.
That's when they came out regular line. So
Okay,
yeah,
we'll edit this film so that nobody knows I said this.
but it's okay.
It's okay.
Because I think you're right. I think some people probably did stock up during the holidays and may just have some that they want to move off, or again, I'm finding that this sheet, I am getting them on products that they've never used before. This
Mhm.
morning, she took the men's shave foam as her because she wanted it for her husband, fiance, I think. And she said, oh my gosh, let me do that. And then I've got Father's Day taken care of. And I'm like, perfect. So she's never used it. I hope he falls in love with it. And then I have a new customer for the shave foam, and she would not have ordered it had it not been on this sheet. So I like that they're trying products. They're not just using the sheet to stock up on their favorite things, but they're using it to try products that they've never tried.
Okay. Was anybody else kind of shocked to see that our shave foam is actually $18 regular price? Were you, Dee Dee? I was like, when did it go to $18? In my head, it was still like 11 bucks. And I remember Reggie going, $11? What about my 79-cent can of Barbasol? I'm like, okay, well, I get it, but it's $18. So this is a great opportunity to get this at half price because, whew.
Yeah, and I'm sure she put it on there because June is Father's Day month.
Yep.
And she's brilliant. I love the fact that she says there's a lot of thought that goes into it, and you can tell. And there's just something for everybody on here. There's really great popular regular line things, but there's also some of the oddball items that people don't think about. I've sold a lot of the clear proof go sets and the 3D time-wise go sets this month as the 50% off, because who doesn't want a little travel set handy for just to throw in their travel bag? So it's just brilliant. I'm loving
I do have a little issue explaining this sometimes. Like I had a client, she spent $36 and I was going to have to charge her shipping because it wasn't $50. I said, hey, if there's anything else you're low on, like your mascara, your eye makeup, that kind of stuff, be a good time to add it because then you'll hit $50 and get free shipping and a half price item. She goes, because she needed $14. She goes, okay, I'll take the time-wise go set for $14. I'm like, okay, that's great. What's your $14 to get it up to 50? And she's like, what, huh? So sometimes I find it a little tricky, especially if it's on a text, but
right.
whatever. And
Or
so
if they're
she didn't buy
ordering,
anything, then she goes, oh yeah, forget it. I'm like, oh.
yeah, if they're ordering one of these items, I've had that happen too, where what they're ordering is actually on here. So we've got to go in and figure out a way for them to get that half price.
Or they get two of them if it's something they use all the time. So
It's
it's like an
something
extra
else.
one. Yeah.
Exactly. That I've done that before too. Just go ahead and take an extra one and then you've got your backup. So
Yeah, very good. There's been some good ideas, tell me, okay, so who uses oil mattifier? Teresa, do you use that? Your oily?
occasionally, not as much as I used to, but sometimes in the heat of the summer, right through the T-zone, I will use the oil mattifier.
And is it under your skincare, Dee Dee? You use it, right? Unmute yourself.
Fat fingers. I mix the oil mattifier with the foundation primer and put it all over my face, a clean place after my moisturizer, and let it dry. Sometimes I spray it with finishing spray. Who was the national that taught us this? I think it was Stacey James. I think.
Or Cindy Williams. I don't know.
Or Cindy Williams, yes. But I swear my face will stay on and I will not feel like it's gooping up when I'm out in the heat.
Yeah, melting off.
Stays on.
Stays on.
Stays on. Doesn't goop up. That needs to be
I'm
in a
gonna mute
lookbook.
myself.
That needs to stay. That needs to be in a lookbook. I love you, Dee Dee. It's on.
But yeah, it's awesome.
Okay. Very cool. Well, next week, this would be a good chance because we need to wrap up. But next week is our guest event. Okay. And it's our top 10 picks for lake life
Yeah, I like
which
that.
I thought was just going to be really fun. And we'll be talking about some of those things. So if you've got something like Dee Dee just said, using your foundation primer, if you tend to be oily, use oil mattifier and then your finishing spray, and you're saying your face stays on through the heat and humidity of the summer. So if you guys have a definite thing that you wouldn't live without for lake life, which is basically simple summer beauty, make sure you tell us, because I've got 10-ish in mind, but we want to know if there's something you totally love. Okay.
Denise has got a suggestion.
Okay.
No, I just needed to clarify what you said. I am dry as a desert, but
You
I
are, okay.
sweat. I sweat, and the oil mattifier is designed to help with breakthrough.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good to
not
know.
just
I mean, I remember reading that years ago when we got it, but
All right.
but okay.
That's great. Betty?
Are you going to put the 10 items out for
Yes,
us to see before next week so we can round up those people that like it?
yes. But you don't even have to round up those people that like it. Round up everybody, because they might like it and didn't even know they were going to like it. But yeah, round up, just say, hey, we're going to have a fun Zoom meeting, and we're going to talk about, the 10 great tips for, surviving lake life and having, look at making your beauty sizzle this summer.
Sizzle
And-
through the sweat. No, I'm not gonna say that.
That's right.
But some of the things I had on my list, these are just as I was just thinking about, is after sun replenishing gel. I know I think it's sold out, but surely
Yeah.
y'all have some of that. Okay. I'm not going to not talk about it because you might not have it in stock. If somebody wants one, you get one somewhere. Okay. But after sun for sure, I'm thinking CC cream is, I'm thinking Simple Beauty, waterproof mascara. I think we got to talk about instant puffiness reducer. I mean, maybe that's not necessarily a summer thing, but I've just got it on here. Like, where can we fit that in? Any of our moisturizers with sunscreen, right?
Yeah.
Simple things like, I was kind of thinking like sort of like we used to have the dash out the door, just simple beauty, but, lip gloss, beauty blotters. So what else? Finishing spray.
Finishing spray for sure.
Yeah, finishing spray. So yeah, Dee,
Will you put the micellar water in there, or did you already say
I
that?
think we probably ought to. Let's
We
talk
probably
about micellar water.
Because it's really good for a sweaty face for the guys coming in from yard work or.
That's
That's a great idea.
Yeah. Sweaty face. I love that. Okay. Well, we'll talk about it. But honestly, I don't know. I guess Teresa, we'll just figure that out and
We
we'll
will.
post what we're going to talk about. This where I got the idea was somebody had posted something on Pinterest one time, and one of their top 10 products for lake life was the travel roll-up bag. I'm like, that's
Perfect.
brilliant, for lake life or summer travel, so I thought that was a good one to have on there. And of course, simple things like our liquid eyeshadows and a lip gloss, just to give you that really cute look. And in the lookbook this quarter, there's, where is she? This is still cute. These girls are they're so cute and just fresh faced. I mean, I love Pink Starlight and, so anyway, we might even feature something in our lookbook. Like, look how fresh, you can see her freckles. Freckles are in. And it's sun damage, so I guess we shouldn't talk about that, but don't feel like you got to cake it all on. Let you shine through. So maybe the silky setting powders. I don't know. Dee Dee, unmute yourself.
Yeah, I just got a text from one of my clients and I want to read it.
You just froze.
Dee Dee, you're frozen, honey. Okay. Can't wait to hear it.
Well, let's just, Denise, I don't know. She's probably reading right away and doesn't even know she's frozen.
No. Well, maybe she'll post the text for us.
There you go.
Okay. Betty, you got something, hun?
Well, I was just thinking about the things that you came out with. I don't know about you, but if I go to the lake, I'm not going to be wearing, a lot of this stuff like lip gloss and eyeshadow and CC cream and all that. You'd be doing your sunscreens, and that micellar water would be good if you're not around the water to wash your face off and stuff. So I don't know.
Well,
Well,
Do
yeah.
you go to the lake to be pretty?
Oh,
Absolutely.
girl, one never knows who one might meet. Yeah, so I
Exactly.
always have a little bit of something
I'm
on.
still gonna put a little CC cream on because I want
Got
the
sunscreen in it, right?
And we don't have sunscreens anymore, but I have heard, and we'll finish up with this. The word is that the company is working on a coral safe sunscreen product because our sunscreens were the best sunscreens out there.
I know it. I
Even
can't
expired,
imagine.
they're awesome.
Yeah, exactly. I miss our sunscreen. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned.
Does anybody have, I put this on our post, anybody have any of the little gold tubes of this lip balm SPF that's probably already expired? Have anything left? If you do, message me. I got a former consultant. She goes, I don't care how expired they are. I'll take all you got. So here you go. She likes the way they feel. Okay. Thanks for being on here, first class unit. I'm embarrassed. My Eagles, they're just AWOL tonight. But
Well, maybe
anyway.
they're all out there selling $1 million or something.
Yeah, yes. I'll be watching the video. So thanks, you guys. And I did post the invite, so you're all ready to go. You got everything you need for next Tuesday. Okay.
Awesome.
Mwah.
Good night,
Have a good
everybody.
night.
Love you guys. Thanks for being
Bye.
on with us.
Bye-bye.